Avs came out buzzing, out shooting the Jets 9-1, 10-1, and then this Manson to Val, and he absolutely smokes one.
Well, anytime you can put up 10 shots in the first 6 minutes on the Winnipeg Jets, that's a great sign. But I love the play by Manson. Heads up play, just get the puck up there, and Val, that is a lethal shot, lethal release.
All the mo. 2 minutes later, Jets even it up. Morrissey gonna grab it up top, just kind of flick it on net, and pay dirt.
Yeah, we're lucky. He just gets caught on the wrong side. He can't get over quite fast enough to try and be able to block that shot. And I don't want to say it was a seeing eye, but you know, there's a lot of bodies in there and whatnot. But again, just sometimes you need that save.
This turnover, certainly not good. And that's a hard shot to take. Not going to throw that one on Georgie. That's a bullet.
That's a bullet. I mean, that's put on a silver platter. And at the same time, Georgie, he does what he has to do. He comes straight out. He tries to cut the angle down. That's just a great shot. Nothing seems to be going right for Georgie right now.
Back and forth. Avs fight right back, cause their own turnover. It's Kiviranta, Miles Wood, gang up, tie the game.
This is all Ross Colton behind the net, just hounding pucks. Quick turnover, that's a tough spot to turn the puck over. And then all of a sudden you have a quick 2-on-0 in front of the net. Great for Miles Wood.
Yeah, so good
Love
for Miles Wood. Get some jam. 18 seconds later, Mikko gonna find his buddy Nate. He's gonna pick his spot. A 5-hole screamer, 3-2.
Again, I love what Riker said about how the Avs, they created more turnovers than the Jets did. But the fact that they were able to do that right on the blue line, and then Nate, he's just doing Nate things.
Later in the period, Avs they get lost a little defensively in front of the net. Watch Scheifele sort of just, that little push, a little space, a little time, 3-3.
Well, at the same time, you'd love for Taves to just, you got to try and get stick on puck there. And then for Manson, you're there, but you're not there. This is the playoff time. You have to get under players' sticks, especially around the front of the net like that.
All right, already showed you this. This was the turning point. Kale's gonna get stick held. No call, 2-on-1. You have to have a save here. They didn't get it, 4-3, and things turned.
Exactly. I don't think Georgie really realized where this puck was going to be going. I don't know if he didn't expect it to go 5-hole, or if Taves might have got a stick on it and deflected its trajectory towards the net. But again, these are the saves that you're begging for, that you need in the playoffs right now.
So it was a 1-goal game, heading to the third, 3 minutes in. Adam Lowry is going to make it 5-3, and sort of dancing around, puck trying its best to cross the line. I didn't think it was in, but if you pause it at a certain point, it is, unfortunately.
It is crazy how this puck actually went over the line. It flips up on edge like it's a wheel. So it's just, it's like a wheel going across, and it went across the goal line for maybe a millisecond.
And just to think it could be 6-6, right? That doesn't go.
Yeah, if that doesn't, yeah, exactly. So it's that close. That is the inches or the millimeters, it seems like, that happen in the playoffs.
Well, 2 minutes later, power play. Jets just hammering Georgiev, and Kyle Connor, he's going to handle that one.
Right, and at this point, the Avs, they've been out there for 1 minute and 35 trying to kill penalties. You get tired after a little while because you get running around, and then all of a sudden you can't get in those shooting lanes as much as you would like to as a defender, right? But I give Connor credit. That's a good shot.
Well, Avs never quit. 40 seconds later, they're going to get a shot, their own power play, and it's Lehkonen in front with a sweet tip. I was like, oh.
Well, you know what's nice about the Avs and what they did tonight? They just proved to themselves that they are never out of a hockey game. Ever are they out of a hockey game. But that's just, again, Kale working the blue line. That is a fantastic shot. Right in the wheelhouse for Lecky to be able to tip it. Perfect tip, too.
Well, 2.5 minutes later, this was the one that was frustrating right here, because Kyle Connor is kind of in the slot, looks to be kind of harmless, and two guys right there. How'd this happen?
I still don't get it either. You've got Manson in front of him. You've got Lecky behind him. Their sticks are all over the place. I don't even know how he's able to get a shot off there, to be quite honest.
That's a game winner.
Yeah, and I think that throws Georgie off a little bit too, because he's like, all right, there's all these sticks in there. How?
Avs on the PP again. Kale's just, I'm going to do it myself, man.
He is so good. it's hard to explain how good you have to be able to just walk the blue line like that, head up, and be able to shoot through 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 guys with precision and put that right in the top corner of the net. Hellebuck has no chance. He can't see that because there's such a good screen in front of the net. And again, the Avs power play, 2 for 2.
Well, game over, right? Nope, 30 seconds to go. Little Plinko here, little Plinko there. Middlestad off somebody's back and in.
I mean, good for Middlestad, being in front of the net, getting to the dirty areas of the ice. You know, he's a more of a, you know, a finesse guy, a half wall, a little bit more perimeter of a player. But good for him to get to the front of the net. It goes off Hellebuck's head, bounces off Dylan's back, and in the back of the net.
There's so many good things from this game, and that's why it's so frustrating, because offensively just lights out. Boys are buzzing. You lose at 7-6. Let's check out tonight's stats, brought to you by your local Chevy dealer. And you got to just sort of soak these in for a second. A lot of block shots from Winnipeg. That,
oh yeah,
I mean,
well, that's going to happen, right? And the Avalanche still get 45 shots on net, even though they blocked 25. I don't know how many shot attempts the Avs had on net, but it's probably close to 90, maybe even 100.
Yeah.